We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist. And it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Woongate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Woongate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, good morning, all you loyal subjects. You repressed, you love to be repressed. You flag wavers. Oh, terrorists are going to get us, you grandstanders, the new ones. Let's make up a new word, ISIS. Let's go along right with it. You freaking, the poor American coward sheeple. Yay, go cowards. I listened to Obama's speech this morning. It sounded exactly word for word. I mean, it was George Bush up there. It really, W. Barack, Uncle Tom, Obama, W. Bush. Dick Cheney's cousin. Look it up. Look it up. He really is Dick Cheney's cousin. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Yeah, he might be 6th, 7th, 8th cousin, but he's still his cousin. His cousin, yeah. They thought they could put us in fear. Oh, they did. Oh, they thought they could destroy the economy. They did. Because it's simple. Look up the word terror. Who's the terrorist? Bush, Cheney, Obama, all of them. The whole infrastructure. Look up the terror. Because America is the land of the cowards. Let's see. Post 9/11, you think what they did didn't win? Oh, fuck yeah, I won. They won big time. Looted the treasury. Look up what the debt was when it happened. Look what the dollar was when it happened. What was gas? $1.50 a gallon? Oil, $14 a barrel? Fucking. Look what the dollar was to the euro. What, 90 cents? Destroyed the economy. Destroyed because those planes were? No. Because Americans are cowards. Oh, pay the Dragon Slayer. And the money was funded? Oh, we know, too big to jail? The money went right to the House of Windsor? We knew the whole time in America, yeah, get in there, we're scared, I'm going to buy me some guns, some gold bars, and fucking bolt up my house, yay! America, home of the cowards. We have nothing but fear itself. America fears fear itself. America, home of the cowards. And I put it up in all the airports now. Here, take our whole paycheck. I don't want to work 40 hours a week. I want to work 65 for the Queen. The Queen sits back. The fucking elites in fucking London are sitting back laughing their ass off. Just like Bush and Cheney sat around the White House and used to laugh. Right out of Scott McClellan's book. Read his book. He's the press secretary. Says they used to sit around and make fun of them. Can you believe these lunatic evangelicals? They're all geeked up. We're just slaughtering them, robbing them, pillaging, and they'll go along with anything we say. Yeah, because they're mass murderers. Oh, in the name of Jesus? Completely the opposite. Devils in hairspray. Joe, Jesus died so I can be rich. It's outrageous. I want to talk about the first 9/11 today. I'm headed to San Diego. I'm on my way to the airport right now. And all you cowards that think you can intimidate me, I want people to know this. I have a really cute, great little place I stay in, Pacific Beach. I grew up there off and on, back and forth, you know, Utah and Southern Cal. I know every square inch better than any of you fucks even know that place. I grew up on Pendleton back and forth. My father was nuked to death there in the Nevada SSA. Get this. Some of these rats and trolls that attacked me found out where I was staying, called the fucking manager, and I'm going to sue them. I got him now. I got him. And she's a lunatic anyway, the manager. And got her all geeked up about me. Oh, you know, this guy's crazy, blah, 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 blah. So she told me that she didn't want me staying there, which she owes me fucking rooms because we prepaid. I'm going to sue her, too. But that's all right, because I'm going to stay in downtown San Diego. That's all right. I'll give you my fucking room number, fucking address. You fucking think you fuckers to intimidate me? That's the problem. You paranoid fuckers sit around, smoke too much fucking weed, and drink too much. NSA, the powers there be, they don't fucking hate me. They love me. Even the fuckers that are killing us like me. Because let me tell you something about a bully. Here's what bullies are. The nuclear cartel and all these people. They're just sitting back and say, please, somebody put us to a stop. Because they're sick. They know they're sick. Please, someone punish us. Please, someone punish us. Please stop us. We can't stop. We're sick. They're like, please, please stop us. Please, we're begging for someone to stop us, and no one will stop us. Even the people that are killing me and killing us love me. They love me. There ain't nobody wants to do me any harm. And, you know, a few fucking keyboard activists in their fucking mama's fucking basement. Fuck them, pussy, worthless fuck. Yeah, I'm really afraid of them. I've been fighting them now. 35 months ago today, I got sick. 34 months ago today, I went into the bone marrow transplant center on death's doorstep. Horrible fucking dark fucking incredible fucking days. My doctors and I have really set a playbook. First, you know, we had little goals and big goals, but the major goal has always been 3 years. 3 years from the time I was admitted. We're getting close. This intense fucking battle. One of my doctors one day said, Kevin, I don't know what you do and how you do it, but then she stopped. She says, oh, I know exactly what you do and how you do it. You keep doing it. I don't know how you're pushing this leukemia out of your body, but you're doing it. Because I weaned myself off all the drugs. I voluntarily did this without a bone marrow transplant. First person in the country they know of that has had OS de novo that's willingly done this without a bone and survived. There's been other people they sent home to die. And a guy named Brian Morris they sent home to die, and he willingly said, no, bone marrow, I'm not going to do it. And he lived. And he's a lot like me. Tough as fucking nails, this dude. And I'll guarantee you won't. Try to intimidate that guy. You look at my Facebook page or my YouTube, Google Plus, and that girl that's on there, that beautiful girl, try intimidating her. She'll slug you in the fucking mouth. She was given no chance to live. She was in the hospital for 6 fucking years. You can't survive. It takes fucking our wolf spirits. And the fucking clowns and the fucking weak-minded who hide in acronyms and try to attack me. It doesn't work, and all it's going to do is get them fucking sued. Because let me tell you something. I want everybody to know this. Yeah, I've been broke for 3 years, but that's not... that's a very aberration in my life. Oh, I know how to make money. And I'll make a lot of fucking money. And I know how to use the court systems, and I know what slander is, and I know what libel is, and I know what criminal. And number one, I want all you fucks. I kept a fucking list. People that attacked me while I was in critical condition, including Chris Busby, and they knew I was in critical condition, those are felonies. Those are felonies. Oh, and, you know, when I spit out this other end, and I'll write my books, and I'll do my fucking gig, and I'll keep my activism going till the day I fucking die, I'm going to go after them. And I'm going to go after them logically, intelligently, and I'm going to use the fuck, and I'm going to sue the fuck out of them. Yeah, they don't have any fucking money. I like them giving financial advice. A guy giving you financial advice in his mama's fucking basement, a grown fucking man who's never had a dime. And the sad thing is the sick fuckers listen to him. The paranoid, the locked out, the ignorant. Oh, I named it right, post-ignorance. It blows my mind how pathetic fucking people can be I mean, pathetic. They can't handle the truth. They don't want the fucking truth. They're sick. They're zeros. They're fucking zeros, and they've always been zeros. And they're trying to justify their zero, and they're just proving why they're fucking zeros. This country was never that. This country was about fucking intelligent, hard-working, dynamics. Hard workers. That's what this country's always been, and they were not afraid. Home of the free, land of the brave. That's what it used to be. Now it's home of the unfree, land of the brave. No, get this, right here in Utah. You know, we have the worst air fucking quality in the world. Stericycle's right here giving everybody mad cow, including the legendary finance professor. They killed me and lived right there. The refineries cheat like a motherfucker. The most fine refineries in the world. But they make so much money, they don't care. And the state of Utah, Dirty Herbie, governor, these fucking devils in hairspray, they're all for poisoning. The Romney family owns Stericycle. These are evil sociopaths because they, look it up. The Mormons and the Muslim fucking faith, and I'm going to get into this today. The Muslim and the Mormon faith are both, they're the exact same faith. They come off the paper right now. They believe that the man rules the fucking roost. Ever. The women don't get in. Women, you get your own planet. You get your own kingdom with your multiple virgins. The Mormons and the Muslims are the identical same fucking religion. Look it up. They're identical. Yet they hate each other, which they're identical. Joseph Smith's words, doctrine's words, any scholar's words, they're identical. Absolutely identical. Well, a guy from California, and we're involved in Nigel and, you know, he's from here. He's incredibly involved. That interview with Aaron Brogovich, that's him. He and I are friends. Johnny Enviro. There's a guy from California. What we do, we go to those refineries and we videotape them when they're burning, when they're not supposed to be burning, illegally. And we send them in there and they get fined. Well, get this. A guy stops, he sees them burning illegally, one of our group, one of Johnny's group, a really great activist in California. I think it's probably him that originally lived here. A cop pulls up in a fucking Salt Lake City Police Department fucking car. In Salt Lake City Police Department uniform. Female cop. Detains him. Comes to find out she is off duty. Working for Tesoro, who is the refinery. Arrests him. Says some kind of terrorist bullshit, made up bullshit. But she fucked with the wrong dude. And see, there's the problem with the fucking police forces. They don't get it. They want to support these royal fucking idiot corporate repressors. Here she's a fucking cop, should be on our team. They're killing her. She ain't getting no benefits. The fucking CEOs of Tesoro making billions of dollars raping and killing her own children and killing her, yet she's going to do their fucking dirty work. Well, he files a lawsuit. Not against Tesoro, against her, and she's going to fucking lose. He's going to bury her. Because what she did is against the law. She violated his constitutional fucking rights. That's against the fucking law. And let me tell you about you fucks in Utah and the court systems here. Yeah, the court systems here are so fucking corrupt. 70% of all fucking cases in the state of Utah are overturned in the appellate court. Because the courts here fucking are insane. They fucking drink the Mormon fucking Kool-Aid and they get it wrong. But let me tell you something. They're fucking with the wrong people. She's going to lose, you know, in the local level, it doesn't matter. She's going to get hammered. I mean, huge financial judgment against her, civilly. That will destroy her. Good. She should be destroyed economically for time and all eternity. That is the problem. The problem is these fucking cops and these NSA employees, not the so-called, the hierarch, the evil fucking corrupt, evil fucks that are up at the top. Oh, they've always been there. But now they got these fucking morons doing their dirty work because they sit around and watch too many cop shows. And they watch Foxconn News all day, the Queen's fucking mouthpiece, who fucking did 9/11. And if you don't believe me, look up where the money was. Look up, just type in, too big to jail. We knew the whole, I was a derivative trader. So I want to talk about this now. I want to talk about this. It all ties into nuclearism. The first 9/11. I'm the one that named it the first 9/11, the day after the second 9/11. I was a derivative trader on Wall Street when 9/11 happened. I was teaching at Weber State University in the #1 school of finance department in the country. Clyde Cooley had just passed. We had a brand new MBA program, top notch in the world. I'm helping Kyle Madsen run the program because we had to panic out because Clyde Cooley died of mad cow, who lived in mad, like the genius that got the program, the #1 MBA program in the world. So they asked me, The dean asked me, he says, Kevin, you're his protege. You got to step in. You've been on Wall Street, whatever. You know, because I wanted the very first MBA from him. So here I'm teaching the MBA program, and I don't even have an MBA. Well, okay, so I'm going back and forth from Wall Street. You know, I'm trading derivatives. That's what I do for a living, working for a hedge fund. I'm on the couch in my great, big, beautiful, and people that live in Utah know my house. I built this incredible, award-winning, yellow, green masterpiece of a house. I built it all with cash, built it with my own hands, laughing plaster walls, interior, these giant walls. It was a fucking masterpiece. It's a famous house here. Famous, which these evil line fuckers took it away from me, and this fucking Mormon asshole's got it out there. By the way, he's got a flag flying in front of him on 9/11, yet there was 2 people killed right in front of him, and he does nothing for them. And he destroyed it. He's turned it into a contemporary piece of shit, and it was taken away from me illegally. It's a whole other thesis. Heartbreaking what happened. You know, the horrible death of my girlfriend as she got leukemia, the feminine girl, and she died that year, and I was heartbroken. The death of my father from being nuked to death. So I'm, you know, getting up, getting ready to do my thing, you know, trading whatever, and I'm watching the news, you know, and boom, the first plane goes in there. I'm like, oh my God, you know, boom, the second one. So I jump in my truck, I fly up to Weber State. I'm up there within an hour of it happening. We have a lot of Saudi kids up there. I know a lot of them. Right from Saudi Arabia. They will fucking stare a hole through you. These ones. They're not the friendly ones like we have up there now. By the way, the ones we have up there now, the first one's in. There was none up there for 11 years. So I'm like, what the fuck? All the labs are sealed off. The FBI's already in there. They're there within the hour. I'm like, what the fuck? They're seizing hard drives. The Saudi kids are running the labs. And here's the thesis. The thesis was they had a cell here. The Olympics were coming up. You know, I don't know. But there's a famous interview. It's on KSL. The kid at Weber State a couple days later does an interview with KSL. And he says, well, what are you guys going to do? And he says, we're getting out of the country. The whole Saudi contingency. We're getting out of the country. And everybody's like, how are they getting out of the country? There's no flights. Well, we know now the only people that were flown out were all the Saudis. They were flown out. I mean, this country is a third world corrupt fucking country from hell. The most corrupt third world. This is the feudal system. This is 1775 fucking jolly old England. The Queen runs the show, no doubt. So I'm like, what the fuck? They detained 5 kids at Weber, 2 at the University of Utah. Never heard from again. Who knows what happened? But so that summer, I grew up here. You know, I spent a lot of time in Wendover on the border town. Gambling, betting horses, that's where we as Utahns socialize. That's where the nightclubs used to be. That's where everything was, because as Utahns, they won't let us do anything here. You know, these are oppressors, so that's where we hang. That summer, I'm out there hanging, and there's some Saudis out there playing blackjack. I mean, you know, we're talking, there's never been no Saudi ever go through fucking Wendover, ever. They're there for months at a time. I've run into them several times. They're playing blackjack, big money. And I'm like, fuck these guys. And these aren't your normal fucking, you know, little goofy fucking Arabs. These are strong, stare a hole through you fucking Arabs. You know, and they're gambling, big money. And, you know, I try to be friendly to end up, I get into it with one of them on the blackjack table. And the whole horde of them, I'm like, fuck you. You know, he gets stupid with me. Said something. I mean, I get right in his face. It's fuck you. I'll rip your fucking head off, you fucking punk. You know, he's just an asshole. I run into a cut and they just stare at me out, you know, and I get into it with these fucking punks. You know, I know now, after I saw the pictures, and there's no doubt in my fucking mind, I know fucking now, factually, that they were part of the fucking 19. And now I know that they were in San Diego and they weaseled their way across the country, you know, and they were staying on, they took back roads, and we know the back road that goes through the loneliest highways in Nevada, go right through there. It was them. There's no fucking doubt in my fucking mind. It was 16 to the 19. So it happens. I'm a derivatives trader. I get word from one of the people I trade with on the CBOE floor. Now, in those days, you could call the CBOE. I would call the CBOE floor and say, the secretaries knew my voice. Oh, hi, Kevin. What derivatives do you want? What strike prices and on what equity and, you know, what expiration do you want? And I tell them. They'd be there the next day. That's the kind of trader I was. Incredible fucking, you know, sophisticated as you can get. I started trading cattle futures in the fucking options pits in Ogden, Utah, and the futures pits at 14. Read East of Eden at the end. Oh, yeah. The East of Eden, when fucking the one boy, oh, boy, was that me. You know, My girlfriend at the fucking time, one of the elites from this fucking wealthy fucking town. Oh, her and I together, my God, what a fucking pair. You know, San Diego, you know, her and I, both of us. Ogden, San Diego. A lot of Ogdenites had ties in California back and forth, including me. Racehorses. Oh, yeah, my family on our ranch, fuck, they were fucking doctors. And fuck, they retired racehorses all over our fucking ranch. I learned to ride horses. Fucking asked my twin sister, you know, we had the most fucking marquee retired racehorses in the world. That's what we rode as children. I still live on that family fucking ranch. The last of the Mohicans, as they destroyed this place. But I grew up to be fearless because I was raised by my father. In the name of the Father, him. He was an incredible man. Our family, incredible place. I grew up on the same road as Mick Jagger's so-called girlfriend, Blanch. I knew her very, very well. Out in the middle of the boonies, she was an amazing person. And I want to talk a little bit about this, too. Remember, her last collection was a Japanese-type collection. This ties so much, and her death and her suicide was, she was not about to be a fucking Walmart designer. She couldn't handle the corporate. They sucked up everything. The corporate structure, they sucked up music. I mean, when Tom Schultz for Boston stands on stage and says, I'd like to introduce a special guest from American Idol, you know it's over. It's fucking gone. Remember, he was the he went to MIT. Oh, he's a fraud. Did you ever notice everybody who ever went to MIT, Eric, and how fucking sick and evil they are? I mean, you want to talk about the devil's fucking skull and crossbones fucking masterpiece. I mean, skull and crossbones, Barack Obama. Hey, Barry, are you on the Harvard basketball team? No, why would you say that? A tall, skinny black guy? The president of Harvard Law? You have to be. The biggest white boy club in the fucking... Oh, I forgot he's not black. Damn. Oh, we've been had. The African-American community, oh, been had. Mission accomplished. There's not one single thing I owed a fucking black about him. Not one. Not one. Raised by fucking... And by the way, you want to talk the greatest, Uncle Tom. These sick fuckers. His mother died at what age of cancer? At downwinder? And yet he's pro-nuclear? When Martin Luther King, when all these fucking people, all these progressives, the Kennedy boys, all of them were anti. By the way, all of you need to email Bobby Kennedy Jr. as much as you can. He's got a new wife, you know, he's boo-boo, but he's on our team. He stood up. He's anti-nuclear. And at the climate march when I'm there, we're trying to get him to march with us. Our group, we're going to stand united. Our group's going to be united. You can go wherever you want. I don't give a fuck. We'll have our elephants, and we're going to stand group united. As the powerful artists, as the powerful anti-nuclears, as the people that don't take it, as the cancer survivors, and the people that fight back, that is going to be our group. The rest, we don't care. We don't care, and if you think all the masses, we don't give a fuck about them. I don't care if there's 5 fucking people. Remember, the French Revolution was started with 5 fucking people. The American Revolution was started with 5 people in a fucking bar. Back to the first 9/11. My great-great-grandfather is Ike Potter, the famous Mormon outlaw. Spoke 5 native languages. That's the first 9/11 is the Mountain Meadow Massacre. Look it up. The Mormons denied, which there's no doubt Brigham Young gave the fucking order, and they slaughtered them. It falls into the exact identical thesis as the other 9/11. Identical. They're the same paranoid, schizophrenic, fucking paranoid. They're twins. They're twins. That happened on 9/11. The same thing, the Mormon and the Muslim are the exact identical faith. They believe in the same. The paranoid that existed there, they slaughtered them just like they were slaughtered there. Well, in Weber Canyon, my grandmother, Ella Hunsaker Potter, the brilliant historian genius that she was, and her husband, Abraham Hunsaker IV, the brilliant genius, these famous Mormon bloodlines. I had read as a boy that you could still see the rocks in Weber Canyon, and this was Ike who did this. When the Mormons declared this deseret their place, the whole western United States, this was Mexico when they took it. And then the Mormon Battalion, which they took down the fucking marker in Old Town, my grandpa's marker, he was the original guy there. They took it down. Abraham Hunsaker I. My grandfather's Abraham Hunsaker IV. He only had fucking girls. They took down the marker. So I've looked and looked and looked for this thing. Finally, I found an old book, and a guy in the 1970s had hiked up there and photographed. His name was Eldridge. Found it. I've looked and looked and looked and looked. I found it. It's on YouTube. He's the only guy, and I worked up his photograph on Easter. I waited till Easter. which nobody's too, I mean, the YouTube crowd's too ignorant to see the fucking metaphorical significance of anything I do. All these powerful, incredible metaphors and these pieces of art, they don't get it. See Dot fucking jump. See fucking Jane find Dick. See Dick fuck over the American public. I mean, it's Dick and Jane out there. It's unbelievable. This fucking site, this radio show, it's for the big kids. I'm blown away. So I wait till Easter. I hike up there while I'm in critical condition. I mean, these are steep cliffs. Got my climbing gear. I get all the way up there. He's got a marker where Eldridge put his in there. I left my marker there. I'm the very first guy to video it, ever. That's where the fucking first 9/11 started, right there that day. That you can still see the rock. I and his tribe worked for the Mormon Church for all the reason, and the Mormon Church obviously turned on him and they murdered him. They would build these fires up through the canyon. That was the only way to get through here. Hastings, I can get into Hastings. That line's scum. At Hastings cut off the California Trail, the whole works. I could write 100 books about this. They build these fires, make it look like there are thousands of people. They belly crawled into fucking Wyoming when they fucking were asleep at night and burned their wagons and everything. They thought there were thousands. There wasn't. It was just Ike and his little small gang. They set up those cliffs with those rocks are stacked that were, to shoot down on them. But it never came to that. So anyway, the paranoia started to brew. And this spilled over from the canyon in the 1857. And then it ended up fucking spilling clear into southern Utah. Lee, by the way, is he related to the only guy that took the bullet for that slaughter? Is he related to Mike Lee? I don't know. Maybe. One guy was executed for it, that's all. Anyway, they dressed up like Indians. They were hauling racehorses from Arkansas to Southern California. They come in and the paranoia was whipped up, just like it fucking was on 9/11. The paranoia was all whipped up through the media. Through the media was whipping up the paranoia. Through these fucking cowards. So they dressed up like Indians, and they slaughtered the whole fucking man, woman, and child. They left anybody under 8 years old alive because of their Muslim Mormon thesis. Believes that's when they believe the mind turns into responsible mind at 8. That's when they start baptizing you for the dead, which they did to me. I'm still traumatized to this day from being baptized for the dead. My mom and dad didn't know they did it to me. So that happened on 9/11. So when I did 9/11, I immediately named it the first 9/11. By the way, I'm the one that named it the first 9/11. Anybody takes credit, it's a fucking fraud and liar, and there's plenty of proof all over. It's the same paranoia. It's the same fear. Killing people who never did anything to you is going to solve anything. They fly planes into the fucking towers, and by the way, all you paranoid fuckers that say that didn't happen. Brady Howell was in my class. He was a brilliant young student. I was so afraid that I went up there because we had 12 students in Manhattan at the time, and I knew the Wall Street was in the towers. Fuck, I was there my whole career off and on. I knew that. I'm like, oh, no, we have 12 students there. Oh, my God, no. And I knew that the towers had their own contingency plan to get everybody out. I knew they didn't rely on those fucking things. I knew that because of when they tried to blow it up in 94. It was tried to blow up again before. I'm like, oh, fuck. Thank God all those 12 kids were safe. There were some smart people that got the fuck out of there. Got them a long, long ways away because they listened to the fucking protocol of Wall Street. A guy that I went to school with was an executive VP for Solomon Smith Barney, and he was their tour guide, and he knew the contingency plan to get the fuck out. Everybody says, oh, they had a contingency. Fuck yeah, they had a contingency. Don't you remember? They tried to blow it up in 94. He's still sitting in prison right there in New York City when we had the guts to try somebody for a crime where they committed the crime, not fucking loading up to Gitmo. We're afraid to even have a fucking trial. America, home of the cowards, mission of fucking accomplished. George Walker Bush. George fucking Walker Bush. Sick fuckers. He was at the Pentagon, Brady was, on an interview. You want to talk bad fucking luck and fate. He was on an interview there. They were trying to recruit him because he was such a genius young man. He was killed in the Pentagon. It was heartbreaking. He was a brilliant young fucking man. Brilliant. They call the Saudis out of here from here. I went to the Olympics opening ceremony. Lech Walesa carrying the flag, Spielberg, Nelson Mandela, set right by Steve Garvey. Me and my little daughter. Amazing event. Christina Aguilera up there in the middle of fucking colder than shit with her panties hanging out. Freaking freezing. Half naked. Then they fly in W. Fucking ruined the whole event. Everybody, I mean, fucking even in Utah, the crowd was booing the fucker. They hated him even then here. We knew even then here. The Mama Tabernacle Choir doing the wave. Pretty awesome. Amazing event. The IOC, the corruptest Olympics in history. Light the fire within. Oh, they let the fire fucking within. Too big to jail. So as a derivative trader, I got a call from one of my friends on the fucking CBO floor. He says, Kevin, you know these fucks bought fucking puts on the airline stocks right next to the expiration? They made tens of millions of fucking dollars off fucking chump change. I'm like, oh, they got them. It's called T+1. Stocks are called T+T. What does that mean? That means when you make a trade, the money fucking exchanges within 3 days. It used to be 5. On derivatives, on options, on the CBOE floor, it's T+1. So the day you make the trade, that money transaction happens the very next day. It's an absolute electronic paper trade because you have to have a brokerage account. You cannot sue a brokerage firm in the United States because I've tried. You sign an arbitration clause, so it is the easiest paper fucking trade in the world. The forensic accountant 101's got them like that. It's the easiest thing in the world. I'm like, oh, fuck, they got them. They fucking got it. They really bought them stupid fuckers bought puts. Yeah. Same day. There's fucking W. fucking Bush, Dick Cheney's bitch. We're going to trace the money. We're going to trace the money. Oh, they traced the money. They knew exactly where it was. They wait 10 years. And by the way, the New York Times had that information, refused to report it. New York Times, Megan Rice, the daughter of, I mean, we're talking Dorothy Day's protege, the daughter of Madeline Rice, the daughter of Dr. Rice, the famous professor, the protege of Martin Luther King. She's in prison on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn. Really? New York Times refuses to report it. New York Times refuses to fucking report where the money was fucking traced to. All of them. Well, now we know the Washington Post. We know Operation Foxconn. Anybody who watches Fox News and believes anything of those fuckers. They're the mouthpiece of the fucking feudals, right out of the House of Windsor. George Walker Bush. Walker. Look up Walker. Tyke Walker. Who's Walker? Oh, his grandma. Oh, right from the House of Windsor. The Bush fucking crime family. Oh, fuck yes. By the way, I can really get into detail on the fucking made-up ISIS and where this fucking whole war profiteer is being ran. I'll write a book soon about it. I've been too sick to do a lot of anything. I've been fucking fighting for my life. So, they trace the money. They know where's the money traced to. Oh, fuck. Right back to London. Right back. The feudals. The same people that floated up the Potomac and burnt down the White House in 1812. They played long ball. Again, I will quote Franklin Roosevelt's fucking son, Franklin Roosevelt Jr., out of his book. Winston Churchill and my dad are sitting around the White House. I'm sitting with them, having cocktails. You know, of course, Winston Churchill started having cocktails at the fucking time he got up to the time he was a hardcore alcoholic. And by the way, let me tell you about Winston Churchill. Look it up. Winston Churchill, when he worked for Scotland Yard, long before, he had all kinds of fucking people teed up and fucking killed that didn't commit crimes. Hell, he goes way back into that fucking scumbaggery. And you look at the fucking photographs of Churchill, Stalin, and fucking Roosevelt. Roosevelt and Stalin became friends. It was odd man out was that English fuck. Because every fucking, the royal family that ran the whole fucking world in 1914 in your head, they were all taken out. Every last one of them. By the bullet, by the way. Look at the fucking czars. I mean, I love how she claimed to be Anastasia in Virginia. Remember her? She's all floated up the river and ended up in Paris, and she grandstanded and made millions of fucking dollars, and then DNA actually fucking proved she was lying the whole time. They were their cousins. Yes, the Russian czars were the cousins of the English. All of them. They were all one family ruled the world. It's called a feudal system. And that's what you Foxconn fuckers want. You want one fucking thing because there's only way to fight back a feudal system. That's how we formed the United States. Look, fuck, the white Anglo-Saxons were living in the United States for 150 fucking years. Why the fucking thing meant? To block the East India Company coming in. Sam Adams dressed up like Indians and threw the fucking tea overboard. Protectionists. Yes, they were protectionists. The tariff. Fucking, the Coast Guard, the very first thing they did, we put a tariff in the port. We put the cheap Chinese junky fucking goods in here. And this is all, we flattened out the earth. The fuck we did. Those fucking sailors could fucking use those fucking currents and the craftsmen to get fucking stuff from China so fast make your head spin off. Better than they are today. That's what this country was. There's so many fucking, and this is economic theory that goes back 4,000 years. There's only one way to fucking stop. To protect your working class, to protect the middle class. You want to destroy the middle class, you fucking go to fucking free market. New World Order? Don't you love that co-op word? Anybody that uses the word New World Order is a fraud. Because it's the opposite. It's old world order. It's feudalism. Neo-feudalism. And then they go, the same people that fucking got the New World Order people are the biggest frauds in the world. They're the fucking problem. A lot of them are funded by the CIA. Foxconn News is fucking funded by the CIA. Remember in the 90s, the leaner, smaller fucking military? Mission accomplished. The military coup of 2000, very fucking real. Stand down, Al Gore. We'll make you rich. Bush didn't fucking win. What a dynamic Kathleen fucking Harris is fucking brother. How many votes did this hijacked United States Supreme Court? This is not a democracy. This has nothing to do with what our forefathers set up. The Patriot Act. It's the Patriot Act backdoored everything. And then America got in fear and got afraid. Oh, them terrorists going to get us. Anthrax. Fuck, I was dating. This is no bullshit. I was dating Dick Cheney's niece. And she's hot. She's really hot. She's crazy. And it was a pure sexual fucking relationship, her and I. She's really hot. Young fucking, after the arguments her and I would have were fucking something else. And I'm on to her now. I look back on it. She wanted to get me wound up just because, she was into that intense sexual relationship. These people were insane. She told me back then, her dad, when they had the Homeland Security, got the job. $250,000. We're talking the fucking state of Wyoming. I said, what does he do? Nothing. So they're forced to spend all this money. So there's a famous Time magazine photograph. You can go and look at it. And there's these suits they were forced to buy at fucking $300,000 a suit. To fuck that. Yeah, you're going to see Anthrax show up in fucking Wyoming. Yeah, fucking right. It was just a big fucking pay the dragon slayer. That's all this been. This is an old playbook that's fucking gone on over and over, right out of the House of Windsor. They've been using for thousands of years. William Wallace knew it 717 years ago yesterday. He gave that quote 717 years ago yesterday. That battle was 717 years ago on 9/10. First fucking 9/11. People have no clue about my brain and my fucking mind and my past. They have no idea because they try to cop me out of a YouTube video. I'm a dynamic person on a lot of fronts in a lot of ways, and I've done a lot of things. But my path was chiseled out in stone before I was born because of the fucking nuking my father in Nevada Test Site in San Diego, fucking moving him over to the Nevada Test Site and lighting him up, and then him impregnating my mom and me and my little mutated twin sister. Preemies fucked up. But it transformed our brains, my mind. And an autistic mind, which is a byproduct of nuclear fallout, and it's unfucking arguable. And I like these people want to argue me, and all this fucking, autism's not nuclear. Fuck, it's not. I can prove that it is. I was one of those. I overcame it through my communication skills. But sweet are the uses of adversity. That'd be Shakespeare, boys. That'd be Tobey Maguire playing fucking Red in Seabiscuit. I learned how to fucking use it. If you're an adult who has autism on the spectrum, who can learn these communication skills, which is not easy, it takes a long time and a lot of pain and because we socially do not fit in. It's a very lonely battle that autistic people have. When they get to be adults, if they can overcome and learn a communication style, and I did it through the landscape, their minds are fucking incredible. Photographic memories. You look at some of these great writers and say they're all fucking autistic minds. If they can learn to handle it, because their minds are photographic. They suck up, their brains are huge, and they fucking are able to store and fucking articulate and fucking put things together. But it's hard for them to communicate it out. It's almost impossible. That's why the art, that's why the music, it's their outlet for so many of them. You take an artistic child, take one. Look at them draw, look at them paint. Because art is communications. They know that. They're beautiful, magnificent artists. Autistic children are the best artists in the world. You look at their stuff and you're like, oh my God, how wonderful is that? I look at them all the time. I love that stuff. And I got that. But we pay a fucking price from hell. I learned. It was hard for me. It was really hard for me for a long time. I mean, look at the scars. I mean, the abuse I've taken physically, mentally. I mean, that's what we do. Because we see. When for some uncognitive other reason, people do not see. We can see it in the inception as it happens. Which then you take a person with a mind like that, and there's so many people out there who are logical and intelligent that they're there, and they see things that are unfolding. Yet the popular masses will never see. But we logically take that for granted because we see. So it puts us in a very lonely fucking place. The first 9/11 is the exact identical to the second 9/11. Paranoid fear. So kill people who had nothing to do with any of it. Kill people in the Twin Towers who had nothing to do with it. Kill Brady. Kill these people who had nothing to do with it. Then let's go fucking counter. Let's go counter. Let's take this quantum leap. I remember the day this was all Bin Laden did it. They just made that shit up. We know factually Bin Laden had nothing to do with it. Nothing. We go on this fucking multi-year fucking rob the treasury chasing Bin Laden. What a cron. What a fucking crock of shit. For the Queen to go to Afghanistan and fucking rob and pillage and build a fucking pipeline from the Caspian Sea to steal the Russians' fucking oil. Fuck, let's get real about Iraq. Who owned the fucking oil and the fucking reserves in Iraq? Russian firms. Who owns them now? British Petroleum. So I love to, we're going to get their oil. I hear that all the time. We, what are you on the board of directors of British Petroleum? British Petroleum sealing off public fucking beaches in the fucking Gulf. Public beaches. Private security force sealing them off. Nothing happens. Why? Because America are fucking cowards. That would have happened in the old days. British Petroleum would have been lined up and executed. It would have never happened. But yet we go on because we're fear. We need this big fucking massive grotesque fucking war profiteer military. Rob and fluke and loot the treasure. Go to Canada. Everybody's rich in Canada. Why are they rich in Canada? Because they don't pay 60 cents of fucking their wages to a fucking military. We do it for them. Go to England. They're fucking loaded. The elites. Now, they have the repressed fucking society because it's been a caste system from day one. It never stopped. Again, I got to tell you, Winston, Franklin Roosevelt, I went to England when I was a boy. I went to London. I saw Queen Victoria. I got to tell you, I hated the old witch. There's nothing more quintessentially American than to hate the royal system. We're going to take that system apart, just like we did. The royal monarchy system will not exist. We are America. We do not believe in a royal system. We believe every person has an equal fucking shot. We don't believe you're born into this system, and that's where you fucking live in it forever, just based on bloodlines. We don't believe in that. Never have. We're going to take it apart. Winston, choking on his fucking cigar, looks over and he says, "You know, you're flying in the face of everything Mother England has ever stood for." And Franklin's like, "You fucking rights we are." By the way, Franklin Roosevelt was a big, big student of Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton used to fucking Scottish royalty. His father abandoned, had sex with the mom, but oh no, he fucking had to go back to his fucking royal fucking cousin. Alexander Hamilton got it in the Caribbean. Oh, did he get it? He watched that slave trade. He was doing their books. He was a genius. He got it. He read Greek tragedies over and over and over and over. Franklin was a student of his, by the way, and a student of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was a student of freaking Alexander Hamilton. So was John Kennedy. So was Bobby Kennedy. So was Martin Luther King. All these people, and they all took the fucking bullet. Because to tell the truth and stand up to these fuckers is to die. McKinley, I am the tariff president. We know factually, anarchists killed him. We know factually the anarchist was paid by the fucking Queen Victoria herself, right from the House Windsor, to fucking kill him. We know that. That's fucking undisputed fucking documented history. They floated up the Potomac and they burned down that. They floated up the fucking, got the fucking Arabs wide. And let's talk about 16 of the 19 Saudis. 16 of the 19 were Saudis. Muhammad Atta. I have to really dive into Atta. He'd share a hole through you. Brilliant fucking guy. University of Hamburg. Listen to the interviews with the professor at University of Hamburg. Says when he went back and his wife, he had left him for a fuck. Listen, I mean, these people, now, the kingdom. Don't you love it? We're still calling places kingdoms. The United Kingdom. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Why is it called Saudi Arabia? The Saudi royal family took it over and the Bin Laden family built it up. Oh, on the board of directors at Harvard, Ben Laden. The only thing Hillary ever did fucking right, she told them to take their fucking money and stick it up their fucking ass. Good for her. Bush wouldn't have. He would have fucking took it and went to his fucking basement, his house, and drank Bud Light and fucking painted himself naked in the bathtub. Oh, yeah, that's what he does today. Piece of fucking scum. Dick fucking Cheney, the fucking biggest Benedict Arnold that ever fucking lived. Fucking Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld should be fucking hung. He's the greatest war criminals, the greatest fucking treasonous. Fox News, the greatest fucking treason. They make Benedict Arnold look like a fucking church mouse. Wrap yourself up in the flag when you're the fucking, you got the fucking stripes fucking wrong. Those stripes are flat, not angled. They got the wrong angle on the flag. They need to wrap themselves in the fucking Queen's fucking flag. We fought against the royal fucking system. Saudi Arabia is the most repressed place on the earth, and Utah's second. Same fucking Muslim, fucking Mormon fundamentalist idealism. They take it over. Our military base right there is to fucking extract their fucking oil. I love this fucking saint. It's got to be one of the greatest saints ever. The Saudi prince, his grandfather rode a camel. His father drove a Rolls Royce. He flies a Learjet. His son will ride a camel. When the oil's gone, the base pulls out, and they're back. And they will be all fucking hung and executed, fucking one by one. If you step out of line, it's the most repressed in the world. The suicide capital of the far. Step out of line there. Why? Because the military, the Queen. The United States is fucking, the Queen's fucking military is the United States, the Pentagon. The Queen hijacked the Pentagon. Mission accomplished. The Queen owns the fucking Pentagon. The Queen fucking owns all these fucking things. If you don't believe me, I am Pat fucking Tillman. Why do you think they fucking ordered execution of him? He knew this. He knew this. Burn his fucking journal. Aaron Swartz knew this. Fuck, I was standing in Williamsburg the day they fucking hung him. Michael Hastings. He knew all this. Kill him. Tell the truth is to die. For I am not afraid. I'm not fucking afraid. I've been fighting the biggest bully. What do I got left to fucking lose? What do I got left to lose? I had fucking $800,000 in the market I made right on YouTube. I had to write a check. Fuck every penny. Been in an intense fight of my fucking life. The Saudi fucking family over there is fucking, they're a royal monarchy. You step out of line, they cut your arms off. They kill you. They still stone women to death. Utah, same thing. You don't think Utah's the same thing? You're fucking crazy. I tell my older sister all the time, where's your burqa? I tell all these fucking Mormon women, I grew up in this incredible, infamous, famous Mormon community. I still live there. I still live there. I could write hundreds of books on this. Like this guy calling, I expose Mormons. I said, boy, did you come to the wrong place. Everybody around here knows I am the quintessential Mormon historian. Big time. I have Ike Potter's fucking journal. The Mormon Church they ain't getting it. The first 9/11. I named it the first 9/11. It's the same as the second 9/11. It's fear. It's fear by the populace. The Mormon fucking whipped up the fucking fear, and they played on that fucking emotion through the media. KSL, Doug Wright, here in Utah, is the most afraid little, and they put hairspray on, and think about the women who hang with them. Wow, guaranteed never had an orgasm in their life. These pathetic, sad fuckers, these poor fucking, no wonder they eat 5 fucking pills a day. These fucking repressors. Nobody in those fucking towers did anything to anybody. They didn't accomplish a fucking thing as far as killing them, but they did accomplish what they were up to. Put the American fucking populace in fear to where the military fearmongers take control and thrash the economy. Look up what the debt was then and look up what the debt is now. Look up what the dollar was then and look up what the dollar is now. Look up the price of oil, what the price of fucking oil. Look at the price of gold then and look at the price of gold now. Who owns the gold mines? The Queen. Rio Tinto. Who owns the uranium mines? The new currency, uranium mines. Look it up. But you're too fucking ignorant saying, I like Lyndon LaRouche, that fuckhead. I'd like to knock that motherfucker out. He goes on some of the same pieces that I go, but he's dead fucking wrong. Because he's a dumb fucker who fucking still saying pro-nuclear. Nuclear is the filthiest dirt. And anybody goes to that fucking climate march and says one positive thing of nuclear is one dumb, they're the problem, the Al Gore problem. Al Gore, one of the greatest frauds in America, is fucking, the 12 senators signed on to the fucking anti-nuclear fucking act to fucking put PG in jail, send Senator Humphrey, all Democrats. But no, we have Barack Fudd Obama, the fucking neocon fucking ring-kissing fucking royal fucking skull and gold piece of shit that he is. He betrayed us worse than Bill Walmart Clinton. He is the biggest betrayal in the history of Uncle Tom. Lonnie Clark and I named him Uncle Tom Obama a long time ago. Oh boy, did we name him right. His mother, a downwinder, dies. This disrespect, Dick Cheney's cousin, look it up, white. He's whiter than me. And I'm a fucking middle-aged fucking Anglo-Saxon bloodlines, fucking European, fucking Northern European fucking bloodlines from fucking Europe, fucking in Utah. He's whiter than I am. Raised by a fucking upper fucking middle class, neocon fucking Republican bank examiner in Hawaii. Yeah, there's the urban fucking setting. I don't think you ever seen a black fucking person step on TV till he fucking went to Occidental and they found him, propped him up. There's not one single thing black. He's the opposite of black. He's fucking white as fucking Dick Cheney, his uncle, his cousin. For him to fucking pull fucking nuclear power while Fukushima is happening history's going to look back and they're going to say, were these people completely fucking insane? Completely fucking insane. While the greatest ecological catastrophe in the history of fucking mankind is ongoing, they're building more. Mary Antoinette popped up by Exelon. Disrespect. His mother was a downwinder, please. We know the open-air tests in Nevada mass fucking murdered. Not just in southern Utah, the cancer capital of the fucking earth. Southern Utah. Oklahoma, kids, they got fucking annihilated. We know, factually, and I love all these people say, oh, they repress the data. The fuck, the data's out there. People just choose what they want. It makes them comfortably dumb. Fucking arrest a guy while you're in a fucking city patrol car working for the fucking queen, working for Tesoro. I mean, she's the problem. I hope that, oh, he's going to bury this fucking piece of shit. I mean, that's the problem with these dumb fuckers. There are Uncle Tom cops, Uncle Tom fucking NSA, Uncle Tom fool, just like this crazy bitch at my little place in fucking Pacific Beach. And by the way, I know every square inch of Pacific Beach more than she ever fucking knew it. Every fucking dynamic, every fucking nook, every fucking cranny. And I caught a fucking green flash on film. You don't think I have the spirits with me? Roy and I caught that. You look at that, people want to argue, so that's not a green flash. The fuck, that's not a green flash. You know how possible that is? Right as the sun's going down. We got a parking place just like that. We pull up there and boom. At the 21 second, you type in giant green flash. Type it in. That is a real green flash, and I had that verified by the astrology fucking old retired genius up here. And he says, oh boy, did you get it. That is what a green, not that fucking little pyramid off the top that somebody made a Wikipedia page about. That's not a green flash. It's a green fucking dot. A green flash is a flash. The word, literally, green flash. Literally, that's how backwards in America has become. Terrorism, look up the fucking name. Look up the definition of terrorism. Who's the terrorist? The far-right neocon fucking lunatics? Fucking Operation Foxconn. The coward fuck. How is that fucking, they hijacked the Republican Party. I know Alan Simpson personally. I knew Frank Church very personally. I fucking knew Jake Garn. All fucking great men. Amazing great men. I love those guys. Listen to what they say. Eisenhower's daughter, look what they say. These fucking lunatic cowards fucking hijacked the Republican Party. Completely. And who hijacked? The Al Gore fraud fucking rape artist. Al Gore hijacks the fucking so-called fucking blue. The blues were never liberals. They were progressives. Bobby Kennedy would fight you and kick your ass. Now they're fucking, let's fucking eat a latte and debate, and, you know, let's get rich. Let's go to San Francisco and have a latte and a fucking drink. Al Gore's the biggest fraud in the fucking history of this country. Oh, Bird's fucking bloodline. That ugly, pointed nose creep, poor Tipper. I'll bet Tipper never had a fucking orgasm in her life till she divorced him. I hope she's got a hot fucking boyfriend that fucks the shit out of her. I hope she's happy because he's a scumbag piece of shit. I hope she's fucking good. I love Tipper. She was always great. Because she's not a fucking bloodline creep like him. Yeah, she stood up against child pornography, which I'm all for that. That's the only thing I disagreed with fucking Frank, and I love Frank Zappa. I love Frank. All these people die young. But that's the thing I did disagree with. Fucking child pornography should be against the law. 100% lock fucking stock barrel. She fucking divorced his ass because Al Gore not try. And Davin in fucking San Francisco, you fraud fucker. You fucking drank the cup. I wonder how much they paid him. Here's a young woman who comes forward in San Francisco and says Al Gore fucking aggressively tried to rape me all over me. And it's like, oh, no, she's making it up, blah, blah, blah. Then fucking a couple months later, another girl, fucking please, doesn't even know this comes from. Just like Ben Roethlisberger. Fuck, how's the NFL fucking solve that? He fucking tried to rape multiple girls. He was a rape artist. So what does the NFL do? They find some whore, one of these gold-digging fucking whores and say, hey, here, girl, we'll pay you to marry this guy. You know, so you'll quit raping girls. The guy should be in a fucking prison cell. This is fucking rape. Al Gore should be sitting in prison for fucking 30 years for fucking 2 attempted rapes. Oh, I'm green? Fucking, clean coals and oxymoron? The fuck? You know, that guy that's teaching Stegner's program, that little weasel piece of scum. I've written 8 fucking books. I'd like to knock that motherfucker out. Stegner was not a calm, cool, collected guy, by the way. And people say, what? He used fuck more than I did. He wouldn't even spend the Sierra's fucking club's money. That's how he got killed in the car wreck. I knew Edward Abbey personally. These fucking people were radicals. They were intense as fuck. These fuckers, oh, it's an oxy. The fuck it is. Fucking nuclear, the answer to fucking dirty coal. That's like saying fucking, all these baby rapers are molesting the kids. Let's hire somebody to kill the kids. Solar's the answer. It always has been. This isn't this conversation in fucking 1974. That technology's been there for years. We could go solar overnight, 100%. Every piece of electricity in this country could be free and fucking solar within fucking 1 year. It's already happened in California. Consumption's down 40% in California. Why? Because economics, they switched to solar. Fucking San Onofre, fucking Diablo Canyon. They're cash cows from hell. And now they're pulling the scam to San Onofre. By law, we got it written in. That's the one thing the anti-nuclears we got accomplished, that they had to fucking put the money aside. $4.1 billion. They have it. By law, they have to have it. Oh, they'll find a way to scam it. Now they're saying, oh, it's going to cost a little more. With sound investment, we're over the hell. So they're just grooming you to fuck the American bloc. They get done with these pieces of shit, they'll pop on the side of the fucking road like a broke-down fucking vehicle and say, you fucking handle it. But there is no boneyard. There is no record to come pick this shit up. You know, I used to argue with Allison McFarland all the time. I know Allison personally, the geologist. Terry Reid put there to block Yucca Mountain. Jackal got out. I have the transcript from inside the Situation Room. I have all the emails. That's what I'm doing in San Diego. I'm meeting with the fucking attorneys. They're going to fucking sue General Electric. That's why I'm going down there. They know what I know. And let me tell you, all you rats, I got it all backed up. I got it backed up. Shane Russell has it backed up. Maureen Burke has it right. And that fucking lunatic, fucking Patrick Henry, stole everything from us. He tried. Put that piece of shit in his fucking place. We have it all backed up in multiple places, including the New York fucking Historical Library in their secure file. I put it all there. I know what I'm fucking doing. I'm going to fucking record history in factual. They're not going to rewrite fucking history. I'm fucking going to tell as it fucking happens. And I'm going to stand up to these fuckers. And the rest of you fuckers, and you can fucking, you posh and these Kevin Camps, these Helen Caldecotts, these Chris Busbys, these Ani Gundership, these war profiteers, fucking the problem, not the answer. They're not anti-nuclear. John Hurley's words, not mine. They are not anti-nuclear. They're war profiteers. Oh, Helen Caldecott. The Japanese are tidy little people. They'll clean it up. Do you realize how racist that kind of statement is? Without even the fact that they won't clean it up, they can't clean it up, and it's the Americans. Barack Obama, the only thing that fucking Uncle Tom said, correct. He's in Japan. And you think he was eating fucking sushi out of the Pacific? They flew him out of the country the day Fukushima plume was going over, so all us outdoor people fucking dying. I was working on a roof. I was outside all the time. Everybody that was outside fucking training. They're the people that are all dying. He says, these treaties were signed long before I was fucking born. That's right. Japan's a colony of the United States. That was part of the deal after the war. Read it. Read it. They're us. We destroyed their economy. The Nikkei peaked in 1986, fools. I like all you people that are trying to draw graphs in the Nikkei now. 1986, it was 35,000. Put your fucking regression fucking time value money to that, you ignorant fucks. Mission accomplished. The fucking economy, when you flip the dollar, which would happen in 2003, the day we invaded Iraq, we flipped the dollar. Cut it in half. Split it in half. That destroyed this country. Mission accomplished. I'll be in San Diego. You guys have my phone number. I'm staying right in Pacific Beach. I've got another little place. Fuck these lunatics. I'll be in Pacific Beach. So I'll be there. Then I'll be at the march, and we will fucking join together. Our small fucking tough group. Come take a walk on the west side. Right down Lou Reed Boulevard.
All hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.